Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars of my dear friend Nadiya Shah. I am Yuriria Robles and I welcome you to your horoscope for the month of July 2024. Dear Aries, this month has two distinct energies from the sun sign that represent growth for you in different areas. The first 22 days, the Cancerian energy is asking you to look at your situation at home. This is a challenge because you must take into consideration not only your feelings, but the ones of the people living with you. This is the time of the year to grow emotionally. Let go and forgive what happened. If you make the effort, you will be freer, with more energy to create, to enjoy life, to play, to fall in love again, especially the last part of the month when the sun enters the sign of Leo. The new moon is on the 5th of July. This is a time when our feelings are at the strongest. We need to feel safe, secure, and attend to our body. We must recognize how do we feel to be incarnated, aiming to find peace within. So the new moon emphasizes the need to withhold drama or victimization, to grow and show that we can deal with whatever situation life is presenting to us. It is in opposition to the asteroid CERES in Capricorn. We must nourish our goals and aspirations as well as our bodies. The non-coherent manifestation would be to stuff ourselves with food that comfort us for a short time and not a real course correction, or even run around working aimlessly, or even fall into an anger fit that could hurt us even more. Also, the asteroid Pallas Athene is establishing a harmonic dialogue with the new moon, emphasizing the need to recognize between real needs and valuable goals. The new moon is the culmination of a process, an enormous one, that began 14 years ago, in which every time the new or full moon happened in Cancer or Capricorn, we were asked to be mature, to reason, to understand our needs and match them to our goals in a sensible manner. We were warned not to be overworked and balance between relaxation and working towards aiming and goals. This is coming to a completion. Feelings guide us now towards home, to be in ourselves. For now, it is essential to face how relationships make us feel, and we need to reach an agreement to heal. This is due to the squares of the moon nodes. The north one is in your sign, Aries, so make the best of its presence to organize your image. Give yourself time and attention, precisely the way you need it. Only you can fulfill that. Others might be nice and kind with you, but they have their own lives. It doesn't mean you have to turn into a narcissist. Au contraire, dear friend, only you know the way. You have to heal, dare to recognize it, and grow. Your ruling planet is Mars, and with it, you are in for a big adventure this month. Mars is going towards Uranus, and it will reach the perfect conjunction from the 12th to the 16th of the month. This is one of the most dynamic duo in the solar system, and we are in for a big surprise, the unexpected. And it is a must to pay attention to what we are doing at that time. Yet we have to use it, so plan to do something creative. That's the best. That allow us to step out of the box. The interesting part now is that both will conjunct the fixed star Algol. This is the most demanding star in the heavens. It has a rich mythology. Algol is the head of the Medusa. The story goes that Medusa was a very dedicated maiden at the temple of Athena, and Poseidon fell in love with her, and after having seduced her in the temple, Athena got very mad with the girl and turned her beautiful hair into a horrific sight because it converted it into a nest of snakes. So every time anyone who caught her gaze would turn into a stone. It was necessary that another hero, Perseus, and with the advice of Athena, cut Medusa's head and used it to conquer his enemies. This was necessary to save his love Andromeda from peril. So, what does this mean for us in this month? For you, Aries? Well, Medusa was a very innocent maiden and devoted to her duties, and would not allow either feelings or reasons to get in her way. But then Poseidon or Neptune comes in and starts tempting her to have relationships with him, either willingly or by force. After the punishment, she was enraged and very dangerous to look at. In this part, the myth is suggesting that we must not separate our innocence and deep feelings from our reasoning. We should not rationalize what we feel or give explanations, but we must also be aware of them in order not to be tricked by others' desires. If we do not make the effort to reason and be mature with our desires, then we risk losing our head as Medusa. We are subjected or will be subjected to our rage, and in this state we are very dangerous to ourselves and to others. So we need to recognize what we feel, reason about it, but not in the sense of explaining or giving excuses or justifications. The effort goes towards acknowledging that the feelings are real, so we do not have to react blindly. Just the recognition is a mature act. Then we must let the anger subside due to this understanding. Afterwards, we can do something different, creative, free from the grip of our own anger. From the blood of Medusa emerged a beautiful being called Pegasus. It was a white horse with big wings that could fly very high. So from this lesson this month, we are guiding, hopefully and willingly, to integrate our maturity, our feelings and our thoughts, and from there it must emerge a beautiful inner state or decision or action that takes us out of our safe space into a higher realm, into a deeper understanding, comprehension, knowing of who we are, feeling and thinking wisely to go to a higher form of being and feeling. This is an ordeal and it has an element of surprise and innovation, but it is also a forced situation. We will have to deal with it. From the individual perspective, it is easier. On the mundane plane or the collective perspective. Therefore, if we believe everything we hear as a matter of fact without checking them, then we are in trouble to distinguish what is truth and what is false. So if you get angry, pause to recognize from where the deep reaction is coming from. The 12th to the 16th, we have to be on the lookout. Be careful, stay conscious, and pay attention to whatever you are doing. Even Venus' position, still under the beams of the sun, emphasizes that you must find in your ancestors, in the soul of your family, the inspiration to rise above the present conditions and work diligently towards a new and better way to be and feel. There will come a time, sooner than later, when you feel inspired to achieve greater things. But for now, finish what you have to, assume the lessons, and put the past where it belongs. The full moon on the 21st of July is the second one in Capricorn, this time on the last degree. So we are into a summer of wrapping up things of the past that helped us then, but now we should let go to be free and ready for a new situation. Neptune is supporting this closure, and Mars, just entering Gemini at this time, is giving us the freedom to literally walk the talk. In matters of the heart, for those who are in established bond, be ready to leave the past behind. This doesn't mean that the relationship exactly has to be left. It means to let go the demand that the relationship be the ideal. It really means to let go of the need that the other must be the ideal partner you imagined. More to the point is that each one of us has to become the ideal partner we imagine and accept the reality that this fantasy is there to inspire us, accepting that we can be better because we dare to. The other has the right to take or not this decision for him or herself. To achieve this, discuss from your perspective what is it that you really need right now and give to yourself. Then accept that your significant other will do whatever she or he can. Arguing and fighting for the sake of it will not be useful or even satisfying. For those who are looking for a new romance, the opportunity will be much better after the 22nd when the Sun has passed the position of Pluto. Focus on having fun in a creative manner and you will be surprised. What is great this month for you, Aries, is the opportunity to heal from the past wounds, accepting them as part of your history. Forgive and let go. This is an ongoing requirement for you still for some time. Be patient and transform yourself. It will be a marvelous month. Enjoy.